Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamenenchev. With App State being ineligible right now, Arkansas State and Texas State are tied for the 8th and final Sun Belt tournament spot. Just 3 games to go, so the winner of today's game puts itself in good shape during a trip to New Orleans. The Red Wolves started this game ice cold from the field. A-State was just 1 for 12 the first 9 minutes of the game. The defense wasn't much better, folks. Texas State's left wide open, down low for a lane here. The Red Wolves trailed 17-3 to start the game. Frederick Duray has been so good lately, but here he turns the ball over. Wes Davis goes coast to coast. A-State had 7 turnovers the first 9 minutes, 13 for the first half. Duray and the Red Wolves did get going later, though. Here he knocks down a 3-ball, swish, swish, swish. Later, a good look down low to Anthony Livingston, who gets the 3-point play. He already has a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. The Red Wolves trail 58-46 with about 3.5 minutes to go in the second half at last check. Same teams, different gender. First half, a strong drive by Megan Brower. Off the glass for 2 for Texas State. Bobcats up 14-9. A-State comes right back, though. Crystal Holloway with a nice look. Andrea Gamble with a catch and finish. She's so good. The Red Wolves trail 14-11. Gamble had a game-high 20 points. But Texas State closes the first half on a 26-15 run and led 42-26. Second half, some fancy dribbling and a nice pass from Gamble to Jessica Flannery, who had 14 points, 4 threes for her. Gamble had 9 assists. The Red Wolves got as close as 2 points, but too much Aaron Peoples. She had 17 points. A-State loses 83-74 and falls to 14-4 in Sun Belt play. Another big day for the A-State baseball team. The Red Wolves win both games in today's doubleheader against Houston Baptist. A-State took Game 1 13-2 and Game 2 2-1. The Red Wolves sweep the 3-game series. Joe Shrimp hit a grand slam and had 5 RBI in Game 1. Tyler Zuber got the win in Game 2, extending his scoreless streak to 14 innings. Arkansas basketball has been really good this year. The Hogs are 23-5 on the season and in second place in the SEC. The Razorbacks beat Kentucky both times last year, but this time around the Wildcats are number 1 and undefeated as they hosted the Hogs at Rupp Arena. EPC's Kai Madden tied Alvin Robertson with the 6th most assists with 341, but the Hogs played bad D. Andrew Harrison's left wide open for a transition 3. Later, Wildcats in transition again, and Trey Lyles throws down the dunk. Phil Jackson scouting some NBA talent in this game. I'm a big fan of his. I'm sure he was looking at Bobby Portis, who had a solid game. This dunk was for 2 of his 15 points. He also had 8 rebounds. Later, Portis with a shot fake right here and a jumper. You need this in the NBA, folks. But it was all Wildcats. UK led 42-26 at the half. Kentucky was up as much as 30 in the second half, and the Wildcats win 84-67 to clinch the SEC regular season title. On to the pros, the Grizzlies are 41-16, which is the 3rd best record in the NBA. The Timberwolves are 13-44, which is the 2nd worst record in the league. But the last time the two met, the T-Wolves won 90-89. The Grizz were out-rebounded 43-30 in that loss and turned the ball over 18 times. This past year's number 1 pick, Andrew Wiggins, led the way with 18 points for the T-Wolves. The Grizzlies are 2-2 so far after the All-Star break. Tip-off from Minnesota's Target Center is set for 7. I'll have highlights tonight at 10. And Jesse, the 4A East Regional canceled tonight, so I'm headed to BAC for some 2A North Regional Championships.
All right, that'll be a great games for you.
Should be pretty good. Earl and EPC.
All right, sounds good. And we'll be right back.